What if I told you that the perfect moment you're waiting for will never actually come? You save workout plans for when your schedule clears up, you save the business idea for when you have money, and you tell yourself you'll travel when the timing is perfect. But the perfect situation will never show up. And being 34 years old, I can admit it took way too long for me to realize this. But once I did, I went from being a 9-to-5 pharmacist to producing 17 million in sales online. So in this video, I'll walk you through 8 harsh truths I learned during the journey. Starting with truth number 1, permission is a trap. You tell yourself, I'll start when I'm ready, when I have more money, when I feel confident. Here's the reality. That moment never comes because permission is just procrastination in disguise. You see, I used to tell myself I'll start my business when I felt ready. When I came back from work, I scrolled online, I looked at different business opportunities, then I went back to scrolling social media and making the same excuses that I don't have time. I was the same person with the same fears, just older and more bitter as the years went by. The perfect moment I was waiting for was never coming because I was the one who had to create it. So one day I realized that, and from that day I made a decision. I would wake up every single day and 5 a.m. on the dot, and I will send 30 cold emails a day before I went to my work. I don't care if I slept 2 hours, I don't care if I slept 12 hours, I would wake up, send these emails, do the cold outreach, and then go to work. If I didn't send these emails, I would lose a day of work and maybe I would have gotten fired. And what do you know? A couple months in, I locked in my first client. 6 months in, I was able to reach my first 10K month. 12 months in, I was able to break free from my 9-to-5. If I was waiting for the perfect moment, I would still be there working a 9-to-5, slaving away. Even if you start taking action today, you will still fail if you don't know what really creates success. Which brings me to truth number 2. Sacrifice separates winners. You have to lose before you win. Most people see success as being the smartest in the room or making the best decisions, but it's really about working when others are playing. Because most people want the reward without the sacrifice. Instead, I want you to think of success like a gym membership. Everyone buys one in January, but only 5% are still going by March. The difference isn't talent or luck. It's simply having the ability to show up when others quit. But the thing is, winners work when others quit, but all the sacrifices in the world will not matter if you're still letting the wrong emotion destroy your confidence. This is why truth number 2 is that comparison is a tool. For most people, comparison is poison. That's what they tell you. They tell you, stop comparing yourself. You should be grateful. You should be happy. Don't compare someone's chapter 21 to your chapter 2. I call bullshit. Here's what I've realized. Those people I was jealous of weren't my competition. They were my teachers. Because comparison becomes your business school when you shift from envying to studying. Every success post that you see, the fancy cars, the expensive dinners, the luxury watches, are just the tip of the iceberg. What you don't see are the 80-hour work weeks, the years of saying no to social events, the sacrifices they made in private. So when I stopped envying the highlight reel and I started researching the behind the scenes, these people became my mentors instead of my demons. So treat competition as your classroom, but reframing comparison only works when you stop lying to yourself about how you got where you are. That's why truth number 4 is your reality is a mirror. Mirrors don't lie. If you're unhappy with where you are right now, don't blame your circumstances, don't blame your friends, don't blame the economy, don't blame your wife or your spouse or your girlfriend or your boyfriend. Your current situation is a direct result of your past decisions. And once you realize this, you have the ability to change everything. For years, I looked at my life and I hated what I saw. I was broke, burned down, and barely moving forward. And the asshole that I was, I thought my girlfriend at the time, now wife, was holding me back because she wanted to go out to coffees, to the movies. But the reality is, no one had to change for me to succeed. I am responsible to make the hard decisions, and what hit me the hardest was realizing that my life was just a reflection of the choices that I had made. I kept saying yes to comfort. I kept saying yes to distractions. I kept saying yes to other people's priorities. The mirror doesn't give a shit about your intentions. It only shows your results. So the moment I stopped blaming and I started changing my inputs, the reflection in the mirror changed too. What do you know? You own your reality. But taking responsibility means nothing if you're still listening to the lies that you tell yourself. Which brings us to truth number 5. Excuses are comfortable lies. Excuses equal imprisonment. Your mind is incredibly good at protecting your ego with excuses. I don't have enough money. I don't have connections. I'm not good at tech. All these excuses aren't protecting you, they become your prison. Excuses are like a warm blanket on a cold morning. They feel comfortable and protective, but they keep you in bed while life, friends, family pass you by. Every excuse I made felt valid to me, but they were just fears wearing the mask of logic. I wasn't realistic. I was locking myself in the mental cage and calling it smart or skeptical. Control your ego, and you will control your future. But eliminating excuses will not matter if your money is still flowing in the wrong direction. Which is why truth number 6, your spending reveals everything. Money shows priorities. Want to know what someone really cares about? Don't listen to what they say. Look at where their money goes. Your spending patterns reveal your true priorities, not what's written in your journal. For years, I complained and bitched about I didn't have money to start a business while I was buying Starbucks and daily coffee and Netflix subscriptions. I was investing in my comfort instead of my future. So when I finally got serious, I stopped spending on temporary pleasures and I started investing in permanent improvements. Every dollar is either working for you or against you. There's no neutrality there. So your money doesn't lie. But even perfect spending habits will not save you if you're still hiding in the most dangerous place of it all. That brings me to truth number 7. Comfort is your silence destroyer. Your comfort cage feels safe, but it's actually the most dangerous place you can be. Where you're staying comfortable, the world is moving forward. While you're avoiding risk, you're guaranteed stagnation. A couple of years ago, I thought in my mind that I was grinding, but in reality, I was doing the same safe tasks every day. I was sending my emails, I was doing one post a day, I was keeping busy, thinking that I'm in the zone, I'm grinding, and people around me were launching offers, posting more content, looking into new offers, making moves, while I was just doing my thing. I was failing, the reality is, because I was doing what was comfortable and I was working, sure, 10-hour days, but I was not challenging myself. Comfort doesn't warn you. It just slowly eats away and rots your potential. So if you feel safe, you'll stay stuck. But breaking free from comfort means nothing if you just wait for your lucky day. The real winners didn't rely on luck. So that brings me to truth number 8. Success has a blueprint. Success leaves clues because the top 1% aren't lucky, they're not more talented, they're not special. They just follow the pattern that you can follow too. Success has a repeatable blueprint, but most people just refuse to study it. It's just like a recipe. You can look at the perfect cake and think the baker is a magician, or you can study the recipe and follow the steps. Every person that I was jealous of had the same ingredients as me. They identified what they wanted, they made sacrifices others weren't willing to make, and they took action when others made excuses. The blueprint is right there, but you just have to be willing to follow it. If you buy 5 different recipes trying to make the same cake, don't be surprised if you burn the kitchen down. Success doesn't have a secret. Now, if you want to see what AI skills will separate the winners from the losers in 2025, watch this video right here and I'll see you there.